we're looking live on tape from another gorgeous day here in Central Florida. No, we're not still in Daytona. We're back at the parks for day visit number 2 for EPCOT's International Flower and Garden Festival. Today we're going to try some more delicious snacks, maybe have a drink or two, poke around the park and see what we think. Crowd levels look pretty mild. Weather could not be more perfect. It's low 80s, no humidity. It's great. So thanks for joining me. Glad you did. Let's get to it. And this is kind of what I mean by mild crowds. As you see, this is kind of the show, and I were talking about this on the way into the parks today. Kind of the calm before the spring break storm here. I saw a stat from MCO, which is the primary airport here, Orlando International, said they expect 3.2 million visitors in the month of March to fly through that airport. And this is pretty much the last week before you start really getting inundated with spring break crowds. So when we started looking at which parks to come to today, Remy was at 20 minutes, which caught my eye. That's very unusual. We got here, it was way past 20 minutes. It was pretty full on the outside portion of that queue, but definitely mild crowd, mild crowd. Didn't really get a chance to come up to the front part of the park last visit, but just the skill and talent and the creativity to make these topiaries, that's kind of that's where they put the Christmas tree for the Festival of Holidays, a little bit of wayfinding. But come over here to this lagoon, kind of down the main walkway from Spaceship Earth, you kind of can get a better sense of just a better sense of the amount of sheer amount of flowers. I'm sorry. Secrets are spoiled because the lady walked by and asked me where I got my beer. I may or may not be carrying a beer as I'm doing this. You don't judge me. I'm a grown man. But it was funny. Like she had that tone in her voice, like she truly needed a beer. But just even through this walkway, look how amazing. There's another topiary up here we'll take a peek at in just a second. I haven't seen these little guys either. These look like little cake pops. And just the smell is fantastic. We might go, I doubt we'll go to the very front. We came in the Skyliner International Gateway method, so like I said, this is the first time, but this looks pretty awesome up here. Looks like a ton of good looking topiaries. Swing you around here. Oh yeah. Got Chip and Dale, Minnie and Mickey, Pluto there in the back. Cool signage. Look like those little plant stakes you get when you buy your plants at the home improvement stores. I'm just pleasantly surprised with the crowd, honestly. And one really cool thing about this festival is butterflies just come out of the woodwork. I don't know if you could, that would have been awesome if you guys could see that. There's another one, a little monarch butterfly. I'll try to get in here. How cool. But just, ooh, I got dizzy. As you hear the sounds of the test track, we're heading over to EPCOT for our first snack stop of the day. Over near Test Track and the donut lunch spot. I can't remember what it's called in the other festival, but if you know, breakfast spot. Brunchcot, there we go. So here's your menu at Brunchcot. You got avocado toast, shrimp and grits, lox Benedict, cinnamon roll bites, peach Bellini I think Michelle's interested in. This will give you a little bit better wayfinding. Right across from the refreshment station, test track right beside it. You can hear the sounds of test tracking going by. This has been by far the most crowded of the food booths that we've seen so far today. So it must be good, right? All right, well here's what we're dealing with. It's the avocado toast and the shrimp and grits. Avocado toast was $6. Michelle's peach Bellini was $11. And the shrimp and grits are $7.25. So we're gonna get into this, tell you what we think. All right, I tried the avocado toast. Pretty good flavor. You do get a bunch of avocado. It's garnished with cherry tomatoes, some edible flowers. Looks like a little bit of some type of cheese. Couldn't tell you what it was. Overall on the avocado toast, I'd give that a 5.5. Pretty good value for the money. Like I said, good amount of avocado, probably good 4 ounces of avocado, so not bad at all. Try the shrimp and grits next. All right, here we go, shrimp and grits. That's really good flavor. Shrimp's cooked perfectly. Grits are nice and creamy. Corn adds a great element to the dish. That's really good. Go for bite number 2. Gotta say, I really do like the shrimp and grits. I'm gonna give that a 7.8 so far. Leader in the clubhouse for best of the fest for those shrimp and grits. Really well seasoned, good flavor, a little bit of heat, but not much. Pretty balanced, and like the addition of the corn really makes it. So BrunchCOT overall, 2 pretty good dishes, but out of both those dishes, I definitely have to say the shrimp and grits was the winner. Highly recommend the shrimp and grits at BrunchCOT. All right, our next choices were from the Florida Fresh booth. We have a blackened fish slider and a grilled street corn. The street corn goes for $5.75 and the slider goes for $6.75. Looks very interesting. We'll get into this and let you know what we think. Get into this fish sandwich real quick. If you see that or not. Really good blackened flavor. Fish is either mahi or grouper. Overall, very good dish. Good heat, but not too much. I'm gonna give the blackened fish slider, I'll give that a 6.7. Pretty good. A little small for the price, $6.75, but still had a good comment. Most of the food you get at these festivals actually does look like the picture, which is pretty cool. A lot of times you go in this, you know, especially like fast food or whatnot, but what you see on the menu board is pretty much what you're getting. Pretty interesting. Now, as far as the corn goes, let's give that a whirl.
That was last year. Good, Palmer. You gotta leave a little corn for that.
Street corn, very good. We had this dish last year and didn't care for it. My problem with a lot of street corn in general is it's burnt and raw simultaneously. So they put way too much char on the outside and they leave the kernels kind of raw on the inside. This is pretty much outstandingly grilled. Have spicy corn chips on top. A little bit of heat, but again, nothing too much. But I do appreciate the flavor. On the corn, I'm gonna go 6.5. I mean, both dishes very, very good. I would get both again. Both are very delicious and have a lot of flavor. Which you've been to a lot of these festivals. One of my biggest complaints is the lack of spice, but on both these dishes, I thought were very well seasoned. So great booth. Just a little wayfinding. The Florida Fresh booth is basically if you come down from Spaceship Earth on your way to Mexico, it's going to be on your left right there. There's the Mexico Pyramid. There's the booth. Overall, very good booth. Not really sure you can see this, but there's like a nice 4-pound fish sitting right there. It may just be through my polarized lenses, but if you can see it, you'd be like, wow, it'd be nice to fish at EPCOT, huh? Another really cool topiary is Lady and the Tramp. Kind of in the Italy pavilion back here. Haven't been back in here in a while. I told Michelle, I was like, let's pop back in there, take a peek, see what we got. Flowers are just amazing. Now, I have heard that wine cellar is awesome. Have not been in there. Heard it's like a little oasis.
Yeah, I'm gonna give us a second.
So this is probably one of the most photographed spots in all of EPCOT. It's from the Japan Pavilion towards Spaceship Earth, and they put a dragon topiary right there. See what you did, Disney. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, Michelle has finally broken down. For years she's talked about this frushi, which is sushi basically made out of fruit. So we're gonna give it a go. Looks amazing. We shall see. All right, here we go with the great frushi experiment. Because I've lost all my frushi. This reminds me of the It is as implied. It is fruit sushi. Strawberry, pineapple, coconut, lychee. Not to be confused with bleachy, because that would probably hurt you. It's pretty good. Definitely different, an interesting take on sushi with the fruit, but I think I'm a one and done. Michelle, how do you feel about the frushi? Heard that. Always great camera work when you turn to someone who just took a bite of food. It's the best. So if you know Michelle, you know this speaks to her heart. You got Lumiere and you've got Cogsworth. But the cool part about Cogsworth is it actually moves, and yet it moves. It's a really old science joke. It's gorgeous. Oh, gotta go see it. Caught in the corner of my eye. Take you right over there. I do like this festival that a lot of the topiaries are well spread out. A lot of times in the holidays and whatnot, it's kind of centralized, but there you see Belle and Beast. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, I think I mentioned this on my last flower and garden video that I like how they're starting to get actual color in the topiaries besides just the green. See, Beast is pretty detailed with the pink lips and nostril area. Bells, earrings. Just fantastic. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for today. Full. We did walk the complete World Showcase, so hopefully that burned a few calories. Overall, great day. There's Daisy Duck. If you liked what you saw today, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And if you hated what you saw today, blame the Frushi. Thanks for joining me. Keep the parks clean.